Okay, welcome to Guitar Stuff Studio. Right, listen, there's been loads of stuff, like over the last few months there was the stuff about Giacomo Tora. Remember that guy? Everyone made videos about Giacomo, and so they should. Giacomo got called out for, number one, faking it, number two, shamelessly miming, number three, transcribing people's guitar pieces into tabs and then selling them on his website. The guy was just a general douche. So anyway, there's been loads of stuff about people calling out fake guitar players and everything now, and yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, there's this channel here on YouTube, and it's called Jacobra Records. I hope I'm saying that. Jacobra Records. I love this channel. Huge shout out to this guy. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. And basically, he calls a lot of guitar players and stuff out. And he's really not afraid to do so. It gets a lot of heat for it, but I don't know. I feel like he's doing us a service in educating us. Anyway, he's in this video. He's talking about I'm not sure if it's a dude or a band called Berried Alive, and he explains how they fake and record stuff, but make it sound really good and look good. And he goes through the process in it. You know, I thought it was just a case of like, you know, slowing it down and then speeding it up, but there's actually a little bit more to it. So yeah, I thought I'd share this with you today, and we'd take a look at it together. It's pretty educational, very entertaining, and please go and check out Jacobra Records. Okay, so let's see what's going on here.
Berried Alive.
Okay.
Berried Alive is next.
Oh.
Do a video on Berried Alive.
Next, he is going to say
what's
Berried
the
Alive
next
is
one
fake.
about how Berried Alive is
Okay.
Berried Alive.
Right, number one, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this kind of guitar playing. I mean, I can't do it. I'm going to hold my hands up and say I can't do it. It's kind of got that 8-bit bit crush sound to it, and it sounds like a computer game and everything. And like I say, I couldn't play it. But then again, are these dudes playing it? And the other thing about this kind of music is it's not something I would put on, you know, on Spotify. I mean, I have music on in the background all the time. I've got a lot of dogs, and we all like a bit of music while I'm working and stuff. You know, it means they can't hear the postman as well and stuff. But that, you know, that isn't the sort of thing I would have on the background or ever really listen to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do find it entertaining and I don't mind watching it, but they make these kind of videos just to show off their technical ability. That's my thinking on it anyway. If you disagree, jump in the comments and let me know.
By 2013, Charles Caswell had made his way into a successful metal band called Reflections. That clip...
I don't know, that sounds a bit like freeform jazz with a drummer playing double bass. That wasn't good.
That you just saw is from this tour, and I was actually playing guitar in I Declare War at the time, and you know, Charles and I both were really young, and
this is how you know you can trust this guy. I mean, he's a proper next level producer. He knows his stuff. He's played in touring bands and everything, so you know we have to believe what he says.
Touring around the country, playing music, living out our dreams, but we actually didn't talk very much because the tour was pretty short, only a couple weeks. But I do remember thinking that he was a great guitar player. And then...
Wow. I mean, the guys, you know, Jacobra Records is here. He's saying, look, you know, I remember seeing the guy playing live and thinking he's a great guitar player. So... I mean, it's not like any of these things are personal. I mean, he does, if you go watch some of his videos, he does seem to take some stuff a bit personal. It's very entertaining.
Then, something terrible happened. Jake Foster, the vocalist of Reflections, fell victim to a house fire in 2014 where unfortunately his friend did not make it out alive. This pushed Jake into a dark depression and the whole band was affected.
It would.
We didn't work as a band. It sucked. So Charles actually decided to leave this successful band, saying things like, I just wasn't happy with the band anymore, and I left to pursue my own musical expression.
I mean, that's fair enough. You know, if anybody who's played in a band, you know, for any amount of time will tell you that, you know, you become like a little family. And I think sometimes, you know, when something horrible happens outside of the band, then, you know, it does have a knock-on effect, and it can stop you wanting to play the music.
Thus, from the ashes, Buried Alive is born. Starting from the bottom, Charles starts churning out these heavy riff videos. Whoa, 1 second. Didn't you miss a squeal there, bud? Okay, he's out in nature in a field or something.
And that's the thing. A lot of I mean, any guitar player, or any musician will tell you that if you're in a field like that, you know, or on a basketball court, or, you know, on a football pitch or whatever, you know, the sound isn't going to be great. And a lot of the time, you know, you're playing these things, you know, it's purely for effect. You know, you're sitting there in an unusual, you know, an unusual setting, and, you know, playing your guitar. You have to do things to make things look original these days. I totally get that. And of course, in those situations, you're going to be miming. And again, when you're miming, you're not always going to get it right.
It's clear he's doing this so it looks cool. He's not trying to convince anybody that we're actually hearing his real guitar playing from this field right now. Well, when asked for an unedited take, Charles delivers, but he takes the raw take down from YouTube? I don't really understand what that's about, but...
It'd be funny. It just it looks like he's playing Guitar Hero. That's what it sounds like as well.
Ah, I see why he removed it from YouTube. And it's not that it's a sped up clip. It's something different. Let me show you what he's doing. I have this shreddy little alternate picking.
This is the bit that I want to share with everyone. This is how these guitar players fake these really, really, really fast, you know, short clips of music. And my mind was blown when I saw this.
Riff here. To make it sound perfect, I'm going to record this real slow. So now what I'm going to do is inside of my software here, I'm going to have it cut at every transient. So now each note is its own individual block. And then I'm just going to snap these to the grid where I believe they belong. And because we're letting the initial strum of the note be there, we're not speeding everything up actually and causing artifacts. We're letting the actual strum of the note be completely natural, and then we're just cutting off the sustain of the note so it becomes passable, and then it sounds like I did a perfect shred here.
See, mind blown. You wouldn't get it to sound like that if you'd played it slow and then really, you know, just sped it up. You know, so cutting it down like that, and well, now you all know how to fake guitar solos for Instagram. Just saying.
It does sound mechanical. Now, if I show you my clip of me playing this shreddy guitar again, but I now include with the audio this backtracked, edited, perfect guitar, and I actually take my real guitar and I turn it down a little bit so it's a little bit quieter than the backtracked guitar, watch what happens. Check out how much cleaner that sounds than before. So you can actually make it seem like you played that perfectly edited track because that's what people are hearing predominantly. And then you get comments like, I cannot think of a single guitarist that could outplay you.
You see, this is where it starts getting a bit crappy. And this is where I don't agree with it. You know, where people are leaving comments like this. You know, I can't think of a single guitar player that could outplay you. I mean, look at this one. Your playing skills are out of human reach. And what usually happens with these guitar players, they'll go, yeah, thanks, bro, or yeah, peace out, bro. And, you know, rather than say, look, you know, it's very heavily edited and there's a lot of studio work, but, you know, thanks for your, you know, thanks for the praise.
Your playing skills are out of human reach. Well, one metal guitarist was really not a fan of Charles doing this.
So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Charles Caswell, you're not fooling anyone who knows any better by any means whatsoever, bottom line.
This is why I love this channel, because honestly, it's got everything. It's educational, there's drama and everything. I will leave a link to Jacobra Records channel in the description. Please go and check this channel out. It's one of my favorite channels on YouTube at the moment. Well, I just wanted to share that with you today. Jump in your comments, let me know. Jump in your comments, jump in my comments, and let me know what you think about all of this. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Do all that. Hey, do all that YouTube stuff. And if you want to help support the channel and me and Crumpet the Chihuahua here, you can buy merch, or you can get a super chat or memberships or something. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and peace out.